This video is being made from the premises of the DSS in Abuja. You all know who I am. My name is Binta Nyako. I'm the special counsel to Nnamdi Kanu. On my right is Barrister Nnamdi Kanu. Behind me is Barrister Patrick Ageze, who came from Enugu, and to my left is Barrister Mandela Umeborok. All of us, all four of us, came to the premises of DSS to meet with our client today to discuss what happened in court on 24th on the way forward on his case. But we were not allowed by the DSS to meet with our client. We came by few minutes to 2 p.m. Until now that I'm speaking to you, which is some minutes to 5 p.m., we have not been allowed to meet with our client. So we're just about to leave, and we have our suspicions. Our suspicion, which is credible, is that the DSS and the federal government of Nigeria, they are not happy that our client requested the judge handling this matter to withdraw from handling the case. If not this reason, what other reason could explain this unconstitutional behavior of preventing lawyers from meeting with their clients who is under trial? So we need the world to know that this thing furthers what the government of the day or the DSS has been doing that actually complicated the trial of this case that culminated in our client being frustrated and losing confidence in the judge who was handling this case, and which resulted on 24th September in our client requesting the judge to withdraw. So we decided to make this video to inform the world about what is happening, and we are going to back it up with a press statement, another press statement later. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because if you no longer allow somebody access to their lawyer, it suggests one thing, that it is no longer a legal matter. Was it even legal in the first place? No. It does appear like they were only using the courts as a cover or as an excuse to continue to hold him. Why do they not want to try him fairly? Like, trial should be fair. In Nnamdi Kanu's trial, and I want to quickly say something about this. Those of you who say, oh, it is Yoruba protest, don't join. And now you want to join because you want the demand to be release of Nnamdi Kanu. And I want to ask a question. Why must you politicize everything and ethnicize it at the same time? You politicize and ethnicize. And there's a particular group of people that do this thing a lot. If humanity is at the center of all these struggles, why ethnicize it? Why must ethnicity be the first condition to doing something that is clearly on merit for humanity? But you have to bring ethnic first. After bringing ethnicity first, you then bring your political interest in. So the fact that if free Nnamdi Kanu is not part of the demands, you are not joining the protest, it becomes a Yoruba protest. As if the hunger na only Yoruba is the wire. As if the fuel we would buy na only Yoruba. Free Nnamdi Kanu is a good demand. Very good demand. But the question is, why after election? That's my question. Why after election? Prior to election, this same group of people abandoned that Nnamdi Kanu. After abandoning Nnamdi Kanu because of election, the person for whom you abandoned Nnamdi Kanu told you never to protest. For those of you who did not even protest but were arrested at one time or the other, even though you are a supporter, he has never stood up for you before. Never showed up for you before. leaves you all alone, has the same idea as the same oppressors you want out of government. He shares the same policy, the same idea with them. The only difference is the tribe and the way he talks, gently different from the other oppressors. I would expect such a person, if he truly cares about you, that anytime they arrest anybody speaking the truth, he speaks up for them. He shows up for them, but he doesn't show up for you. You are the one forcing that vehicle that doesn't want to go your destination. You force yourself into a vehicle that that is not going your destination. It simply means that Nigerians have not really learned. You have not really learned. You want to replace one oppressor with another oppressor simply because of one sentiment. So the moment you continue to put ethnicity forward, put your political interests and other sentiments forward instead of the humanity, your motive is very clear. You don't actually want the betterment of humanity. All you want is just that sentiment, to achieve that sentiment. And that way, for lack of sincerity, that is always very clear, is visible. That lack of sincerity is always very visible. You don't know that it is visible. People can see it, that this is what you are putting, this is your leading motive. You are just hiding under other guys that you want a better country. We all know that the country is not good. So why must you put ethnicity forward and your other sentiments forward before we then start talking about humanity? So you can't protest for humanity if those first two conditions are not involved. Let's say now only Yoruba they buy fuel expensive. So now we have remembered Nnamdi Kanu. Welcome from your sleep. We hope this time that you are serious and sincere about it. The freedom for Nnamdi Kanu should not even be by Igbos alone. Fighting for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom should not be because of his tribe. Supporting Nnamdi Kanu is supporting the rule of law. At this point too, I don't care whether he's fighting for Biafra or fighting for anything. At this point, because court ruled, federal government violated the rule of law. At that point, it is no longer about what he was fighting for. At this point, it is about the disobedience to court judgments is a threat, big threat to our collective existence in this legal space. What it means is that it could be anybody tomorrow. So I'll not open my eyes like this and say, oh, this government flagrantly disobeys court order. And I'll now support such a government simply because the person involved today or the victim today is Igbo. No. We will not. So the basis for supporting Nnamdi Kanu now is not because he's Igbo. It should not be because of that. It should be because of rule of law. And that is where, no matter how you see it, I salute Shogore all times. If you like, don't vote for him. If you like, don't support him. Shogore will not see oppression of anybody, suppression of the rule of law, violation of other people's rights, and say simply because that person did not vote for me, or simply because that person is not my supporter, or simply because the person supports my opponents, or simply because the person does not like me on social media or anywhere. Shogore will say no. The threat to the fundamental right of a person or violation of the fundamental right of one person is a threat to the fundamental right of the rest of us too. Because if we allow that one go unchallenged, it will become a template that will be used against the rest of us. So support for Nnamdi Kanu should not be because of ethnicity. So those of you who are suddenly waking up because your candidate lost in the last election, and you have now seen that it cannot even drive you to your destination, They can't defend anything. It's part of them. We don't talk them before you abuse us. But now that you know, you now suddenly remember Nnamdi Kanu again. You are welcome back. You are welcome back. But have it at the back of your mind. The struggle for Nnamdi Kanu's freedom is not automatically because of his tribe. Don't make it about the tribe. So now my brother, no. It doesn't have to be your brother. It only has to be about what is right. I don't know whatever the offense is, because I know Nigerian government, they can change offense over and over again. Nigerian government will charge you with one thing that they know is not true. And as you are getting let out of that one, they are already filing for another one somewhere else, so that they can pick you up as you are free from one. They pick you up immediately and go and dump you with another judge to continue to deal with you.